Good morning, everybody. It is a wonderful Friday morning here in the city of St. Louis County, surrounding areas. For those that are in different cities, different countries, and different states, different locations. You might be in the hospital, you might be incarcerated. I don't know where you are, but nevertheless, God is still good. Yes, He is. He is still good. And so we say hello to everybody. Give you all opportunity to come in here. Okay, let's go. Wait, no, okay, good. All right. Hello again to everybody. I don't know about you all, but I'm walking in favor this season. God is just doing some phenomenal things in my life, and I'm grateful to God. And He's keeping me. Yeah, that's right there. Hey, listen, the fact that you still have your mind, you still have a mind to go on, that's the hand of the Lord. You ought to give the Lord praise this morning. All right, let's get started. For those that are coming on again, hello to all of you. So here we go. Find hope in the storm. We're still dealing with that. I still feel like this is something we need to talk about. Frankly, not to overemphasize the storm, but it is what it is. So today is a touchy subject as it relates to the storm, and that is when you find it hard to forgive. That's it's a storm when you find it hard to forgive. I don't know about you. I've had seasons where the challenge was to let people go. You know what I mean, in terms of the offense, the hurt, the betrayal, uh, all of that. You know what I mean. Even forgiving yourself for things you've done, didn't do as a parent. Sometimes our children do things contrary to what we desire, and things happen. Sometimes we have to battle with um, spirit of condemnation. And when you've done all you know to do, and then the kid goes contrary to your teaching and your desires. I remember my brother died a couple of years ago, I guess, and I had what they call survivor's guilt. I hadn't talked to my brother probably about a month or so, or 6 weeks, maybe a couple of months. Nevertheless, we were going to be getting together. At any rate, he died. So I had to battle with the survivor's guilt. I had to forgive myself. It was difficult, quite frankly, at least for a window it was. So we talk about unforgiveness, and this could be a cesspool of darkness, man. When you dealing with unforgiveness, it can be very challenging. It's one of the biggest baits that Satan uses is unforgiveness. It is his weapon of choice, because all of us have been encountered some level of offenses and things of that sort, and we've been hurt by people. Unforgiveness toward others, and even ourselves. And if we don't handle it properly, it is a storm, and it'll consume you. And I believe that it could breed, no question about it, bitterness and anxiety. The person that has offended you come in the room, and they come in, and those feelings and emotions just rise, and you remember what they've done to you. Uh, so this stuff is real. All right. So here we go. So here's the deal. Check this out. Now, this is important. Number one, don't let unforgiveness win. That's it. It's a battle. Let's just face the reality. It's a battle. I can remember some tests and trials I've been through. It was traumatic, man. And the battle I had, unforgiveness was trying to take me over. It happens. Don't let unforgiveness win. Number two, pray that God will help you to let go of where you've been wrong. Woo. Where, place, location, or perhaps who wronged you. You got to ask God to help you. If you don't, He says you have not because you ask not. All right, you got to ask God to help you. All right. Number three, choose to forgive and determine to walk in love. Choose to forgive. It's a choice. Forgiveness as well as unforgiveness is a choice. It's not some place of purgatory or the abyss where you in this place. You know where you are. Hello, somebody. You gotta. If you don't know, God will help you. You gotta choose to forgive and determine to walk in love. But what kind of love? The love of God. You got to make a choice. I'm going to forgive this person. And what I know, this is the truth of the matter. I verbalize it. I confess it. I say, I forgive this person. I forgive them. And I mean it when I say it. That don't mean we're going to be breaking bread again. I don't mean we're going to be hanging out again. You know, some relationships are seasonal. They're seasonal. But you got to forgive the person. Accept the fact that that season has changed, but you still got to walk in love because you're going to see them again, potentially. Number 4, pray that God will help you to release every past mistake to Him. All of us have made mistakes. You got to ask God to help you to release your mistakes, your miscues, and give it to Him. I don't know about you, I've had regrets, decisions I've made, things I've done, things I've said. Release it. Let God have it. All right. Number 5, walk in the freedom and peace He brings. If you're trying to self-medicate or manufacture peace based upon some external, exercise, you're gonna buy yourself out of this place. You're gonna take a walk, and it's gonna be no. You got to put this thing into action. You got to walk in this freedom. You got to walk in freedom and peace that only He brings. Only He brings. All right. If you try to do this on your own, you won't make it. You won't survive because something that's going to happen. You're going to get offended again. You're going to get hurt again. Listen to me. It's going to happen again, potentially. And so if you don't discover this and make a decision to walk in forgiveness, you're going to perpetuate the problem, compound the problem. So carry over to new relationships. A new wife, new husband, a new friend is not going to fix this issue because they're going to offend you, potentially. So you got to learn how to walk in this thing. Matthew 18 says, then Peter said to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? He said, up to 7 times. Jesus said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times. 70 times 70. 70 times. I mean, the number is inexhaustible. But only God can help you do that. Only God. Now, understand there's seasons in your life where folk are going to offend you and you're going to forgive them. And let me be clear. You forgive them, but sometimes you got to release them. Hello, you. Colossians 3:12 says, therefore, as the elect of God, as you've been chosen and holy and beloved, put on tender mercies and kindness and humility. Put on humility, meekness, long suffering. Matter of fact, he says, bearing with one another and forgive one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so you also must do. My God. He says, just as God has forgiven us, he says we must forgive. Must. Absolutely. It don't feel good. You waiting to feel good while you're in this unforgiveness storm. It'll be a while before you get delivered, because forgiveness is not based upon feelings or emotions. It's an act of your will. Ephesians 4:31 says, get rid of bitterness, because unforgiveness leads to bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander. Hello, you all. As well as all types of evil behavior. I can't get no help this. Let me go back here. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander or backbiting or gossip. If you can't say amen, say ouch. as well as all types of evil behavior. Because when folk walk in unforgiveness, inevitably, hear me today, they will slander you. They will have bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words. Hello, somebody. And the root of it is unforgiveness. They don't even realize it, that they're acting out, and these are what they're displaying is the symptoms of unforgiveness. But the root cause, they don't want to deal with that, because the reality is that when you deal with the root cause, you'll realize that God takes those moments in life to polish you, to make you better, to test you. So when the next time comes, you'll be a better version of Him. Instead, be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you. You're in a storm. You're in a storm of unforgiveness. How do you find hope when you've been offended, when you've been hurt, when the daughter, the son, the father, the pastor, the friend betrays you, when, the spouse, the co-worker, the church member, business partner? You got to find hope. And as I close, you got to find hope in God. You've been hurt? Yes, it's real. Yes, you feel the pain. Yes, they stabbed you in the back. Yes, they left you. Yes, they betrayed you. Yes, you failed God. Sometimes we fail God. We don't forgive ourselves. Yes, you did. But God, who is faithful, He's faithful you all. So let's navigate through this storm of unforgiveness. And there are some tests that you're going to go through. I've been through, going through, that the level of the attack is so intense that if you don't forgive quickly, it'll carry over. You'll be carrying that millstone around your neck, depressed, anxiety, stress. Oh yeah, the wound is serious. The wound is deep. The last time I checked, He's a healer. Jesus is a healer. Yes, He is. Okay, gotta go. So I want to encourage you. Now, let me say this to you very quickly. Sunday morning, you don't want to miss Sunday morning. Let me tell you right now. It is going to be off the chain Sunday morning service. Service is going to be, I'm telling you, I was studying yesterday, Wednesday rather, and the Lord just began to just literally, I felt the presence of God while I was studying. This thing about to set some people free Sunday morning. You've been discounted and misfit, written off. It's for you. You've been in the back of the line. It's for you. It's for the underdog. I'm going to preach and teach and talk to the underdog Sunday. My God, I feel the Lord with that one already. I don't know about you, but I rally around underdogs. Because in the eyes of some folk, I've been an underdog. I won't go into that right now, but let me talk to you. You don't want to miss Sunday morning. All right. Now, y'all be blessed. Let's get this to someone else, man. This world, as I've been stating, it's just in trouble. Some of this stuff is a result of unforgiveness, that heart, that condition that's in the heart. We can help people with this word. God bless you. Please share. Thank you.